Well, my dear students, in the first session, we discuss more information about the introduction of business letters and meaning of business letters and essential qualities of business letters. So, in the second session, today we discuss more information about the types of business letters. Here, the first topic is importance of business letters. The business letters are more important in any letters. It contains the following points. First one, business letters help in maintaining proper relationship. Business letters are more helpful in maintaining proper relationship among the buyer and the seller. It inexpensive and convenient mode. The business letter, by comparing with other mode, it is less expensive and more convenient mode. Next point, it create and maintain goodwill for both the buyer and the seller. Next, another one is it serves as evidence. Next point is it helps in expansion of business for the manufacturers. It is more helpful for the manufacturer for expansion of the business. Next topic, types of business letters. Business letters are written for many purposes. Hence, there are as many types of letters as there are purposes. Roughly, we classify letters into the following types. They are: first one, inquiry letters; second one, order letters; next one, complaint letters; next, sales letters; next, quotation letters; another one, collection letters; last one is job application letters. Among them, first one is inquiry letters. Inquiry letter is an initial letter written by the prospective buyer to the seller for knowing more information about the quality of the products, quantity, discount, mode of payment, mode of delivery, loan facilities, optional services, etc. information. The prospective buyer write the letter to the seller for knowing more information. This is called as the inquiry letters. The inquiry letters contains the following points. It means at the time of inquiry letters, you must take into consider the following points. First one, we use direct and straightforward approach with confident and positive tone. Next, state clearly the purpose of inquiry in compact yet complete language. Next, request for catalog, price list or sample of desired goods. Next, ask the terms and conditions regarding discount, credit, packaging, etc. Then last one is avoid lengthy and unnecessary and unwanted statements. These are all the contents in the inquiry letters. Second one is order letters. Order letters. Here the prospective buyer verify the quotation. If he satisfied the quotation letter, that is all the contents, the prices, catalog, that is quality, quantity, mode of payment, mode of delivery, optional services, packages, transportation, etc. Then if he satisfied all this information, then he place an order for the goods. Is called as the order letter. This letter is returned by the buyer to the seller by placing an order. The order letters contains the following points. First one, give full details and quote catalog number. Give full details and quote the catalog number. Second one, give full description of the date of delivery and mode of transportation. They are liable to mention the date of delivery and mode of transportation. Next one, it contains information about confirm the settled terms of price and payment. Next one, it contains the thank you for supplier for the quotation. Last one, ask for optional services if needed. These are the contents in the order letters. Next one, complaint letters. Here the seller does not supply the goods according to the quotation or according to the order letters. Generally the complaint letters are written by the buyers. That means if the manufacturer or supplier fails to supply the commodities according to the terms and conditions of the buyer, the complaint letters are generally written. Generally the complaint letters contains the following points. First one, on the occasion of the following situation. First one, when the goods do not arrive on time. When the goods do not arrive on time, that means if the supplier does not supply within a stipulated period, here also the complaint letters are written. Secondly, when the goods are in damaged conditions, at the time of opening the packages, if the commodities are in damaged conditions, here also the complaint letters are written by the buyer. Next one, when the quality of the goods are different, here by comparing with the quotation letters, if the qualities are changes, here also the complaint letters are written. When the goods are delivered in wrong places, here the supplier does not supply the products for the right places. If he fails to supply the delivered in right places, here also the complaint letters are written. Then finally, at the time of oversupply of goods or supply of wrong goods, delay in supply, in all these situations, generally the complaint letters are written. Then sales status. Sales status. Sales status are the part of publicity and advertisement campaign. They perform salesman function of educating and persuading the customers. Therefore, the principles of writing effective sales status are the same of those of selling goods or services. Before writing the sales status, the first and the foremost requirement is identification of reader's interest and needs, and the thorough knowledge of the product or services being offered. Then, however, the specific purpose of various sales letters are: first one, to promote the business idea; next one, to introduce the new product in the market; next one, to generate the new demand for the old product; next one, to expand the network of customers; last one, to create new customers. In all these situations, generally the sales letters are written by the manufacturers. Then quotation letters. Quotation letters, it is the reply to the enquiry letter are called as the quotation letters. First, the enquiry letters are written by the buyer to the seller for knowing more information. By studying the enquiry letters, the seller sends the quotation letters by giving or sending detailed information like quality, quantity, price, discount, mode of payment, mode of delivery, trade discount, etc. information. Here the quotation letters generally contains the following points. First one, quality and quantity of the goods are mentioned in the quotation letter. Secondly, mode and terms of payments are mentioned. Next, method of transportations are also containing the quotation letters. Next one, place and time of delivery are also mentioned in this letter. Next one, tax and insurance for the product are also mentioned in the quotation letters. Lastly, packaging and forwarding charges are also mentioned in the quotation letters. Next one is collection letters. Collection letters are the letter written by the seller or the manufacturer to the buyers or the customers to recover the debt amount. Here in the beginning, the seller supply the products on credit basis, but here the duty of the customer is to clear the due amount within a stipulated period. If the customer failed to clear the due amount, in that situation, the collection letters are written by the manufacturer or the seller in series. Is called as the collection letters. Last one is job application letters. Job application letter is the letter written by the applicant to the employer in searching of job. Here first the applicant sends the resume to the employer. The resume contains the detailed information about the personal data, academic qualification, educational qualification, experience, hobbies, etc. Here personal data contains the information about name and address of the applicant, age, date of birth, father name, mother name, addresses, telephone number, etc. informations are mentioned in the personal data. Next one, education qualification. Education qualifications contains the information about his education qualifications like lower education and the higher educations, etc. informations and percentage of marks, etc. Next one, other hobbies. So if any are mentioned in this column, these are all mentioned in the resumes. Here, after receiving the resume from the applicant, the employer verify the resume. If he satisfied the resume, the information like academic qualification, experience, hobbies, or reference, he arranges for written test. And those who are selected in the written test, he arranges for the interview. And those who are selected in the interview, issues the appointment orders. Like these are all the application letters. These are the information. Thank you.